The Network Planning Group NPG constituted under PM Gedi Shakti National Master Plan examined and recommended three projects for implementation. These three projects include a four-lane assessed controlled greenfield highway as a part of Nagpur-Vijayawada corridor, new rail connectivity projects connecting Barejadi Nandej to Sanand in Gujarat and Barbil Barsuan and Nayagarh in Odisha. Ministry of Commerce and Industry said in a statement that all three projects were evaluated by the NPG and recommended for implementation with certain suggestions to address last mile connectivity. The four-lane project will improve connectivity to 21 economic nodes such as mega food parks, fishing seafood clusters, and pharma clusters. The proposed alignment of the highway is also estimated to increase average speed from 40 km per hour to 80 km per hour, reduce travel time from 17 hours to 8 hours, and create 11.9 crore employment opportunities after completion. The ministry said that during the deliberation of Barejadi Nandesh to Sanand railway project, the NPG felt that construction of a fourth line is essential to achieve overall operational efficiency as Ahmedabad station has been one of the busiest stations on the Western Railway corridor for freight movement. During the meeting, senior officials from the railways shared that the proposed Barbil Barsuan Nayagarh railway line covering a distance of 181 km will connect major iron mines in the region and boost trade in steel plains of eastern India. The proposed alignment will see 15 new stations being built in the vicinity of major mining sites such as Sundargarh and Kionjar. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said technologically advanced soldiers will play a key role in Indian armed forces in the wake of new fronts of contactless warfare and challenges of cyber warfare. He said the current generation of youth especially have this potential, and so the Agniveers will play a leading role in the armed forces in the times to come. PM Modi said this while addressing through conferencing the first batch of Agniveers of the three services who have commenced their basic training through conferencing. He said that New India is filled with renewed vigor and efforts are underway to modernize the armed forces as well as make them Atmanirbhar. Mr. Modi congratulated the Agniveers on being the pioneers of this path-breaking Agnipath scheme, highlighting that this transformative policy will be a game-changer in strengthening Indian armed forces and making them future-ready for the challenges that lie ahead. The Prime Minister affirmed that the young Agniveers will make the armed forces more youthful and tech-savvy. Hailing the potential of Agniveers, he said that their spirit is reflective of the bravery of the armed forces, which has always kept the flag of the nation flying high. He said that the experience which they will acquire through this opportunity will be a source of pride for life. In his address, the Prime Minister also spoke about how the scheme will further empower women. He expressed happiness at how women Agniveers are adding pride to the naval forces and said that he looks forward to seeing women Agniveers in all three forces. Supreme Court recently held the state is not obliged to provide the public free access to charge sheets by uploading them on police or government websites. The Supreme Court said that the charge sheet filed by investigating agencies in a criminal case in court is not a public document which could be directed to be put in public domain by uploading it on a website, and also it cannot be revealed under Right to Information Act. According to Section 173 of Code of Criminal Procedures, a charge sheet is a report generated by police officers after investigating a case. It contains all the stringent records right from the commencement of investigation procedure of lodging an FIR to till the completion of investigation and preparation of final report. It contains the names of the people brought in the custody, the charges they are brought in for, and the identity of the accusers. Once the charge sheet has been submitted to a court of law, prosecution proceedings against the accused begin. It is to be filed within 60 days from the date of arrest of the accused in cases triable by lower courts and 90 days in cases triable by Court of Sections. If the charge sheet is not filed within the prescribed time mentioned above, the accused has a right to default bail. A charge sheet is distinct from the first information report. It is a written document prepared by a police officer based on information given by an aggrieved person or any other person either in writing or made orally about the commission of a cognizable offense. Investigation is started only after filing the FIR. Recently, the chairman of Khadi and Village Industries Commission KVIC distributed live bee colonies, beekeeping equipment and 200 bee boxes to the trained beneficiaries at Sulia at Dakshina Kannada, Karnataka under the rehab project. Under this project, bee fences are created by setting up bee boxes in the passages of elephants to block their entrance to human territories. It is a cost-effective way of reducing human-wild conflicts without causing any harm to the animals. It is an initiative of Khadi and Village Industries Commission under the submission of the National Honey Mission. It is a statutory body established under the Khadi and Village Industries Commission Act of 1956. The KVIC is charged with the planning, promotion, organization and implementation of programs for the development of khadi and other village industries in the rural areas in coordination with other agencies engaged in rural development wherever necessary. It works under the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. The Employees State Insurance Scheme ESI has added 18.86 lakh new employees under its fold in the month of November 2022. The provisional payroll data released on Friday reflected that there was an year-on-year increase of 5.24 lakhs in ESI schemes net membership in November 2022 as compared to the corresponding month in 2021. Of total employees added during the month, 8.78 lakh employees belong to the age group of 18 to 25 years. A gender-wise analysis of payroll data indicates that enrollment of net female members has been 3.51 lakhs in November 2022, while a total of 63 transgender employees have been registered under ESI scheme. Further, as per the data, around 22,000 new establishments have been registered in the month of November 2022 under the Employees State Insurance Corporation, ensuring social security cover to their employees. World's longest river cruise MV Ganga Vilas is in Patna on its way to Dibrugarh via Bangladesh. 32 tourists from Switzerland are reveling in the beautiful moments of the journey. Tourists are overwhelmed with the hospitality of the people of Bihar. Tourists of the cruise will visit different iconic and historical places of Patna. Tourists will visit the birthplace of Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaja, who is the 10th and last Guru of Sikh. They will also see Golgarh, which is situated in the central Patna. It is made without pillar with a large storage capacity of 140,000 tons of grain. Tourists are scheduled to visit the Bihar Museum, which is one of the largest museums in South Asia. The cruise will be in Bihar till 22nd of January. MV Ganga Vilas was flagged off from Varanasi by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The cruise will cover a 3,200 km voyage, being pitched as world's longest. External Affairs Minister Dr. Shankar has underlined the strong partnership India has with Maldives and said that the two countries together have a responsibility for peace and security in the region. Dr. Shankar is on a 3-day visit to Maldives and Sri Lanka. The minister held discussion with his Maldives counterpart Abdullah Shahid and jointly reviewed ongoing projects. The two sides signed an exchange memorandum of understanding which includes an additional grant of 100 million rupees for high impact community project development. Later in the evening, Dr. Shankar called on Maldives president and participated in the groundbreaking ceremony of Hanimadu International Airport Development Project. The project, under an Indian credit line, will add a brand new terminal to cater to 1.3 million passengers a year. Dr. Shankar reviewed several ongoing Indian-backed projects, including Greater Mail Connectivity Project. The minister said the projects have made a real difference to the lives of people. The MOUs signed were termed as a reaffirmation of a strong developmental partnership between the two countries. The airport development project is one of the largest investments outside the capital region. Dr. Jaishankar will inaugurate a cultural center at Kaidu, after which he will proceed to Colombo later, where he will meet the Sri Lankan leadership. Over 1,200 performers will take part in the first ever military tattoo and tribal dance festival as a part of Republic Day celebrations in the national capital. To mark 126th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, the performance will be showcased under Adi Shaurya Parv Parakram Kain banner on 23rd and 24th of January at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. The event aims at throwing light on the contribution of Subhash Chandra Bose to the nation's freedom struggle. Many traditional dance performances will be presented during the main event. Indian Army will also present its prowess through acts like paramotor gliding, hot air balloon, horse show, martial arts, etc. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that India is making new records in the field of sports and its performance is being discussed across the world. Inaugurating the second phase of Sansad Khel Mahakumbh 2022-23 in Basti district of Uttar Pradesh through video conferencing, he said India has to achieve new goals and make new records in sports. Prime Minister highlighted the role of central government in overcoming the challenges faced by sports sectors and informed that special emphasis is being laid on ensuring adequate resources, training, technical knowledge, international exposure and transparency in the selection of players. He said the government is providing all support to players and is creating more infrastructure for sports. The Prime Minister called upon youth, especially sports persons, to practice yoga and consume millets for better fitness. Mr. Modi said that events like PM Khel Mahakumbh will give new directions to players in the country. Nearly 200 MPs are organizing Khel Mahakumbh, which will benefit the youth. Sansad Khel Mahakumbh 2022-23 is being organized in two phases. The first phase was organized from 10th to 16th December 2022 and the second phase has begun and it will continue till 28th of this month. Under Khel Mahakumbh, diverse competitions are being organized in both indoor and outdoor sports. The regular services of 8th Vande Bharat Express train connecting Secunderabad and Visakhapatnam will start from 16th January. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had flagged off Vande Bharat Express connecting Telangana and Andhra Pradesh virtually. The train will cover a distance of about 700 kilometers. The train comprises 14 AC chair car coaches and 2 executive AC chair car coaches with a capacity of 1,128 passengers. The train will have stoppages at Visakhapatnam, Rajamundry, and Vijayawada stations in Andhra Pradesh and at Khammam, Warangal, and Secunderabad stations in Telangana. People at several places expressed their happiness on the introduction of Vande Bharat Express. 21st edition of naval exercise Varuna between India and France concluded on 20th of January. 15th India UK Foreign Office consultations held in New Delhi. First Health Working Group meeting under G20 India presidency to be held from January 18th in Kerala. The Supreme Court said recently that it will set up a five-judge constitution bench to hear pleas challenging the constitutional validity of polygamy and nikah halala practice among communities. Nano fertilizers produced by Indian Farmers Fertilizer Cooperative Limited and dairy products from Amul will be among the first few products that are expected to be exported by the first ever National Export Cooperative Society that was approved by the Union Cabinet recently.